Hey guys, how's it going? This is Algebra Help, and in this video I'm going to be doing kind of like a updated room tour, as well as showing you my setup and showing you how I edit my videos before I upload them to YouTube. So right now I'm just currently recording with my iPod Touch 5th generation, so the quality might not be the best, however it'll do for this video. So here is just my regular desk. You have seen that. As you can see right there, it's a 3-shelf desk, and on the top I just have a mini laptop right here. This is my HP mini laptop right here in its case, and after that I just have a lamp and my headphones, which I sometimes use instead of my speakers when I want to listen loud music. Right there, I just go ahead and connect that to my Mac instead of the speakers right there. And so in the second shelf I have my 2 speakers as well as my external disc and my Mac Mini, and right there everything is hooked up to there. And on my last shelf, I guess you could say, I have this box in which I have some items right there, my chargers and some headphones, and in this one I just have some tripod and some cases. Here I have my wallet, my phone and a little bookmark thing for a book, and over there I have my Kodak placeboard. And so on the other side I have my Dell laptop right here. Sometimes use this. And so yeah, that's pretty much it for my desk. Here I have my microphone, which I use for voiceovers. It's a bit old, and because of that I have to use this external recorder. As you can see right here, here it is. It's a bit old as well, so pretty much I connect my microphone to here, and then from this cable goes all the way here to my Mac Mini. And right there I use this to kind of make the sound stronger of the microphone, and so that it sounds better. So yeah, my recording system is a bit old, however it gets the job done. And so just today I did change my room up a lot. So previously I did all of my videos right here, and I had one light right here, which now is here. That light, as you can see, it's really powerful. This one, I had it over there, and this one right here, and that one, I had them over here, and so they shine to this table right here, and this is where I did all of my reviews. However, now I decided to change that a bit. There's my backpack and there's the door. So I took this desk that I had, which in my previous setup was over there, and I took it all the way to here, and I changed up the lights. So let's talk about my lights for a second. So pretty much I use this DIY light that I built, and it has 6 incandescent bulbs, which gives it a output of 600 watts right there. And so this does shine pretty good. I mean, if I just, whoa, this is hot. If I just turn this off, as you can see right there, you see a significant difference, and then that's back on. And so I just have it mounted on a stand right here. Really not really secure, but actually it does get the job done. As you can see right there, that's how I have that mounted right there. And then I have the lights mounted like this, with these little things right here, and with those little kind of like I don't know how these things are called, however they get the job quite done. And as you can see right there, I have sockets which plug into here, and I have socket splitters for each one of them, and that way I do not use much space. And yeah, so that's that. This is my most powerful light, which gives me 600 watts of light. Then I have this 200 CFL bulb right here. This is also really powerful, and I have it mounted on a clamp light on an old tripod which I had. So here is the tripod right there, just kind of mounted just like that, and there's the tripod. And over there I have another clamp light which has a 115 CFL bulb as well. And actually I do like this stand a lot. As you can see, it's made out of tree, and it's actually pretty resistant right there. It just fell out of my big tree, and so yeah, it works as a stand. So I definitely enjoyed that a lot. And as you can see, since it's a clamp plate, I can just go ahead and kind of like put it on there, and it works really nice. And just for the background of my videos, I have my Mac Mini box, an iPhone 4S box, which actually is a friend's, my iPod Mini, or what's it called? Oh, iPod Shuffle box, my iPod Touch 5th generation, iPod Touch 3rd generation, and iPod Touch 4th generation box. And so yeah, so here's the desk. As you can see, it's kind of big, but my only downfall for this desk would be that it's really low. So when I'm making my videos, I kind of have to sit like this. So as you can see, here's the angle, except without the depth of field. And so there's my stand, which I put my iPod Touch 5th generation on, right there. And here's my Canon Rebel T3i on sitting on the tripod right there. And so normally this is how it would look like. Just turn it on right here and take the lens cap out and turn it on right there. And as you can see, there we have the enormous depth of field. So that's why I definitely like my Canon Rebel T3i, because of the great depth of field that it has right there. So let's go ahead and turn that off. And so when it comes to sound, sometimes I just record with the internal microphone of the Canon Rebel T3i, and so the majority of times I do voiceovers. However, sometimes I do connect this system that I showed you before. I just plug it in here into my Canon Rebel T3i's microphone port right here in the bottom. As you can see right there, I just plug into that, and after that I do get much better sound from my Canon Rebel T3i than if I was using the internal microphone right there. And so I do have a 50mm lens on my Canon Rebel T3i, which works great in low light situations, and it also gives me a lot of depth of field, which I definitely enjoy a lot. And so there is my bed. But so this is pretty much it for my setup. As you can see, just kind of go more far so that I can see the entire plane right there. And so here on the other side of my room, I have a DIY shoulder rig, I believe it's called, or well, it works as a stabilizer pretty much. I just put it on my shoulders like this right there, and I mount my camera right here, and then it looks much more stable. So if I just put it like this, you can see that looks much more stable than if I'm just holding the iPod Touch. So let me just go ahead and put this back here. There we go with that. And so then I have this thing, which actually I will be using to build another strong light like that one, but I'm just gonna be building it with that. So this will actually work as a shine, so it probably should look better than that one right there. And so in here I just have, this is my camera bag. In here I have the kit lens, which came with my Canon Rebel T3i. Just go to the light right here so that it looks better. You can see this is just the 18 to 55mm kit lens of my Canon Rebel T3i. I actually do use this sometimes when I'm just kind of reviewing a game or I want a close-up shot, because the 15mm has a really long focal length, so I actually do use this quite a bit as well. And so it's a pretty decent lens. I mean, it has an aperture of 3.5 to 5.6, so it's pretty good. And then I have this old lens, which if I would want to use it with my Canon Rebel T3i, I would have to buy a adapter for this. However, I do use this when I want to do freelancing, so pretty much I just put to the camera like that and do really cool effects. But so yeah, that's for what I use it most of the times. So I have those two lenses, and here I just pretty much have my charger, some cleaning stuff, and some microfiber cleaning cloths, and the cover of my lenses right here. So that's pretty much my my camera bag. And then over there is my clock and my closet, which now I have a bit of difficulties opening up because of that, but no big deal. But so yeah, it's just pretty much for my room and for my video making setup right there. As you can see that. So now let's go ahead and go into my computer right there, and I'm gonna be showing how I edit my videos after I record them. Alright guys, so I'm currently using ScreenFlow to record my screen, and so the first thing that I do is I insert my SD card and I copy the footage over to my desktop right here. And so here is the footage. I do use a really flat look on my Canreal T3i so that I get more color space in post-production, and I can manipulate my footage however I want. So here is just a random clip that I recorded. It was, as you can see right there, it was recorded in the desk that I show you just right now, and there's the great depth of field that I was talking about. But so anyway, let's go ahead and open up Final Cut Pro X10 and let that load up. So first I did use iMovie, however now I did upgrade to Final Cut Pro X10. And so here I have an event called Alex Jailbreak Help, and here I have my projects right here. So let's go ahead and import that footage. Right here I have it on my desktop. Just import that, and so here it is. I just go ahead and select it, drag it to here, and if I'm gonna do a voiceover, I just go ahead and can kill all of the audio, or sometimes I detach it and just erase it. Whoops, just erase the audio, not the video. There we go. And so before I do any voiceovers or stuff like that, I do some color correction. So pretty much I just go ahead and go into color right here. And first of all, I go into exposure, and I just go ahead and bring down the blacks until I like the looks. So that looks about right. And then I bring the highlights a bit. There we go. That looks nice. And normally I just bring the midtones down a bit. Well, that looks nice. Maybe. There we go. That doesn't look bad. And so normally when it's just a review, I do not do anything with the color right here. Just leave that default. And so that looks pretty good in my opinion. And so then I can just go ahead and see if I like it. As you can see, there's the original, and this is color corrected. And so in my opinion, it looks pretty good. And what I do after that is I add a bit of sharpening. I sharpen filter right here, just drag it there, and I leave it to the default amount. As you can see, you probably cannot see the difference very well, but the difference is there. And so if I feel like playing a bit with the colors, normally what I like to do is bring my blacks to a bit of a bluish tint, just like that. Then bring the highlights a bit down, about there, and the midtones bit a reddish color right here, or something like that. And so there we go. But normally I just do this when I know I feel like I need to. As you can see right there, it looks real color corrected. But normally, if you have seen my videos, they just look like this. So pretty much the only thing that I do is color correct the exposure right there. And so after that, I would go ahead and go into window, record audio right there, and just record my footage from here. So normally I say, hey guys, how's it going? This is Alex Jailbreak Help. And when I finish, I just click on cancel right here, and then I just zoom in a bit, and I delete the before the audio begins, the blank noise. I just drag this to the beginning and record my footage from here. So normally I say, hey guys, how's it going? This is Alex Jailbreak Help. And when I finish, so as you can see right there, and normally I just add a cross dissolve so that it looks nicer. And at the end I do the same thing, or sometimes I add a bloom, which looks like this. Or actually, that wasn't the bloom effect, I was talking about this one. There we go. And so normally that's pretty much what I do. Sometimes I just add some text. If I want to say something, I just pretty much use the gradient edge, and it looks like that. And after that, I just add a effect. I go to light, and I add the into flashes effect right here on the text, and it looks like this. As you can see, that looks pretty nice. And after that, I just edit the text. And for exporting my footage, I just go ahead and click Command Export. Whoa. Command Export. And normally I export in 1080p. As you can see right here, I go to settings, make sure video and audio, HR264, and yeah, QuickTime Player, and just click on next, and I just normally save it to my desktop, and I call it however my footage will be called, I mean, or of what I'm making the review. And so after that it'll just begin sharing. And so sometimes I get too lazy and I do not do thumbnails. However, when I do that, I do use Photoshop CS6, and I just pretty much import a photo, and after that I just add some text, and there you go, there's my thumbnail. But so yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, and I hope this answers all of the possible questions that you might have. And if you have more questions, please leave them down below. I will answer them with I will be glad to answer them. As you can see here, the video is exported. As you can see, it looks much better than the original, in my opinion. So here's the original, and this is after post-production. So you tell me which one looks better. And so yes, I hope you have a really nice day, guys, and I'll catch you all in my next video.